Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo Di Caprio.
So Leonardo DiCaprio's connection to the music industry continues to follow him.
On to the next one. Leonardo DiCaprio breaks silence on hanging out with Diddy.
Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested by federal agents at a hotel here in New York City.
Y'all, Leonardo DiCaprio, our favorite environmental activist and Hollywood heartthrob, has found himself caught up in some major drama involving none other than Sean Diddy Combs. You know, the music mogul who's currently facing more legal troubles than I have shoes in my closet. And trust me, that's saying something. So here's the tea. Newly surfaced images show Leo and Diddy having a little tete-a-tete at one of Diddy's infamous parties. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal? Celebs party together all the time. Well, honey, let me tell you, this is no ordinary party drama. You see, Diddy's currently knee-deep in some serious legal hot water, and these pics have got everyone and their mama speculating about what Leo's connection to all this mess might be. It's like a Hollywood version of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with way more lawyer fees. Now, let's rewind a bit and talk about how we got here. Back in the day, Diddy was known for throwing these absolutely legendary white parties in the Hamptons. We're talking A-list guest lists that would make the Met Gala look like a backyard BBQ. And guess who was a frequent flyer at these shindigs? That's right, our boy Leo.
The person that's number one on that invitation list.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are.
Oh, snap. Did you hear that, besties? Diddy himself called Leo his #1 party guest. Talk about a golden ticket to the chocolate factory of Hollywood parties. But here's where things get messier than my bedroom after a weekend shopping spree. Fast forward to 2024, and Diddy's facing some seriously heavy allegations. We're talking charges that could make even the toughest cookie crumble. And now, with these old party pics resurfacing, everyone's side-eyeing Leo like he's hiding Mona Lisa in his basement. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of Leo and Diddy's friendship, shall we? These two have been spotted together more times than I've had hot dinners. Back in 2004, they were cozying up at the Vanity Fair party, looking like besties for the resties. Then, in 2010, they were mingling at the Wall Street Journal's Innovator Awards. Because nothing says friendship like celebrating innovation. Am I right? But wait, there's more. In 2014, Diddy threw this ultra-exclusive bash during Art Basel, Miami. And guess who was there? Sipping champagne and flashing that $1 million smile. Yep, our boy Leo. And let's not forget the 2016 Cannes Film Festival, where they were living it up on a private yacht. Talk about lifestyles of the rich and famous. Now, I know what you're thinking. Surely Leo's not involved in any of this mess, right? Well, honey, according to sources close to our favorite Titanic heartthrob, Leo's been trying to distance himself from Diddy faster than I ghost a bad Tinder date. One insider spilled the tea, saying, Leonardo hasn't been close to Diddy for a long time. To assume he's involved in anything based on photos from decades ago is absurd. Ouch! That's colder than the iceberg that sank the Titanic. But wait, there's more. Apparently, Leo's been working overtime to shake off his former party boy image. These days, he's all about saving the planet and probably teaching polar bears how to recycle or something. An inside source dish that Leo sees any association with Diddy's parties as a public relations disaster. I mean, can you blame him? It's like trying to explain to your mom why you have a tattoo of a pizza slice on your ankle. Some things are just better left in the past. Now, let's talk about these infamous Diddy parties for a hot second. We're not just talking about your average champagne and caviar affairs. Oh no, honey. These were the creme de la creme of Hollywood bashes. We're talking guest lists that read like a who's who of Tinseltown. Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Rihanna, Kim Kardashian. If you were anybody who was anybody, you were at a Diddy party. But here's where it gets spicier than a ghost pepper margarita. Rumors are swirling that these parties weren't just about popping bottles and taking selfies. Oh no, besties. We're hearing whispers of some seriously shady business going down behind those velvet ropes.
Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt, you are invited.
Yikes on bikes. Did you catch that? People are out here accusing Leo of trying to run away from his connection to Diddy faster than I run to a sale at Sephora. Some fans are even speculating that Leo's recent Italian vacay with his girlfriend Victoria Soretti is just a smokescreen to distract from all this Diddy drama. Talk about a plot twist. But here's the million-dollar question, loves. What does all this mean for Leo's squeaky clean image? I mean, we're talking about a guy who's gone from Titanic heartthrob to climate change warrior. Is this scandal going to sink his reputation faster than you can say I'm the king of the world? Some fans are already jumping ship, leaving comments on Leo's social media that are saltier than my margarita rim on Taco Tuesday. One follower wrote, "Lost all respect for you," while another quipped, "Guess your reputation is sinking like the Titanic." Ouch! That's colder than the North Atlantic, folks. But let's not throw Leo overboard just yet. Some loyal fans are standing by their man, pointing out that just because he attended a few parties back in the day doesn't mean he was involved in any funny business. As one defender put it, knowing about wrongdoing but remaining silent doesn't make someone a criminal, but it does raise questions about their morals. Well, that's more diplomatic than I am after a few mimosas at brunch. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture because, honey, this scandal is spreading faster than gossip at a high school reunion. We're not just talking about Leo here. Oh no, this tea is scorching hot and splashing all over Tinseltown. Remember Russell Simmons, the music mogul who co-founded Def Jam? Well, he's caught up in this mess too. Apparently, he and Diddy go way back, and some people are pointing fingers at Russell, saying he might have been a bad influence on our boy Diddy. It's like a game of Hollywood dominoes, and everyone's toppling over. And don't even get me started on Dr. Dre. The Beats master himself is facing his own legal drama, with his former psychotherapist suing him for a cool $10 million. Talk about needing therapy after therapy, but that's not all. There's this old interview resurfacing where Dre talks about some explicit tape he made with Snoop Dogg. I mean, is nothing sacred anymore? But wait, there's more. Anna Wintour, the queen of Vogue herself, is being dragged into this mess too. Some folks are saying she was like a human shield for Diddy, helping him build his fashion cred. Now she's reportedly refusing to even talk about him. It's like she's treating Diddy's name like last season's fashion. Totally out. And let's not forget about Jay-Z, Diddy's longtime bestie. These two have been tighter than my jeans after Thanksgiving dinner for decades. But now that Diddy's in hot water, Jay's been quieter than a library on a Sunday morning. Talk about fair weather friends.
Breaking news tonight, Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested in a Manhattan hotel this evening after a grand jury indicted the music mogul. His attorney tells CNN that he is currently being processed.
Oh my gosh, did you hear that, besties? The tea just got even hotter. Apparently, during raids on Diddy's homes, officials found some seriously eyebrow-raising stuff. We're talking weird adult toys, thousands of bottles of baby oil, and hidden cameras everywhere. It's like a twisted version of Cribs meets CSI. But here's where it gets really wild, folks. There are actually rumors floating around that Diddy might have been involved in the deaths of some major pop icons. We're talking Michael Jackson, Aaliyah, and Lisa Left Eye Lopes. Now, I'm not one to spread unverified gossip, but honey, this is some next-level conspiracy theory stuff.
It's now been 1 week since the arrest of Sean Diddy Combs.
Diddy is now at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a place that's been described as hell on earth.
Whoa, pump the brakes. It looks like the legal eagles are circling, and they're not playing around. Diddy's facing some serious charges, including domestic misconduct and mistreatment. This isn't just a slap on the wrist, folks. We're talking potential jail time that could make the Shawshank Redemption look like a weekend getaway. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Joe Rogan, the podcast king himself, is stirring the pot like a pro chef. He's out here claiming that Diddy might start singing like a canary and expose other Hollywood bigwigs who've been up to no good. It's like he's threatening to spill more tea than the Boston Tea Party.
Epstein guy just sold kids or whatever, trafficked them to these rich oligarchs and whatnot. And I was like, what happened to them? What happens to those people?
Oh, snap. Did you catch that? Joe's comparing Diddy's case to the infamous Jeffrey Epstein scandal. He's saying that while Epstein took his secrets to the grave, Diddy might just decide to take everyone down with him. It's like a real-life game of Hollywood Russian roulette.
Revealing the people behind these crimes.
People that are in the position to actually know the people's names on the list, those people are probably in trouble.
Hold on to your wigs, besties, because this tea is scalding. Joe Rogan's out here predicting that Diddy might just blow the lid off Hollywood's dark underbelly. We're talking secrets darker than my coffee on a Monday morning. But let's not forget about the OGs who helped shape Diddy's career. I'm talking about industry legends like Clive Davis. Now, Clive and Diddy go way back, like flip phones and frosted tips. But now that Diddy's in hot water, Clive's acting like he doesn't even know who Diddy is. Talk about a plot twist.
He's in danger. He know too much. One thing you gotta realize is he probably having a conversation right now.
Yikes on bikes. Did you hear that? Some people are out here accusing Clive Davis and other industry bigwigs of doing some seriously questionable things with Diddy back in the day. It's like they're saying these guys set Diddy on a path darker than my wardrobe. Now let's talk about Diddy's ride-or-die homie, Jermaine Dupri. This guy's sticking by Diddy like glue on a kindergarten art project. When Diddy's house got raided, Jermaine was out here calling it unnecessary. That's like calling a hurricane a light drizzle.
Yeah, I was surprised about the raid, but I mean, I think that it's a foolish act that nothing happened, so it's like, why? I don't even understand all the commotion.
Oh, honey, the delusion is real. Jermaine's out here acting like Diddy's just facing a parking ticket or something. Wake up and smell the scandal, sweetie. But here's the kicker, folks. The trial date is set for May 5th, 2025. Mark your calendars, set your alarms, because this is going to be the showdown of the century. We're talking charges that could put Diddy behind bars for a minimum of 15 years and possibly even life. That's longer than some of my relationships have lasted. The prosecution is coming in hot with a mountain of evidence that could make Mount Everest look like a molehill. We're talking testimonies, surveillance footage, electronic records, the works. It's like they're building a case tighter than my skinny jeans after Thanksgiving dinner. And let me tell you, besties, if Diddy goes down, he's taking the whole music industry with him. We're talking about the end of an era, the fall of an empire. It's like watching the final season of Game of Thrones, but with more legal jargon and less dragon action. So, what does this all mean for our boy Leo and the rest of Hollywood's elite? Well, honey, it's like they say, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it's raining scandals in Tinseltown. Everyone's running for cover, trying to distance themselves faster than I ghost a bad Tinder date. But here's the thing, loves. This isn't just about the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. This is about power, abuse, and the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry. It's a wake-up call, a reality check, and a reminder that even the brightest stars can fall from grace. As we wrap this up, let's take a moment to reflect on what this means for the future of Hollywood. Could this be the beginning of a major cleansing in the industry? Will more celebrities be exposed for their questionable behavior? And most importantly, will this lead to real, lasting change in how power dynamics work in the entertainment world? One thing's for sure, besties. This scandal is far from over. As the trial date approaches, we can expect more shocking revelations, more denials, and probably more celebrities scrambling to distance themselves from Diddy faster than you can say, I don't know her. So, what's next? Will Diddy sing like a canary and take down half of Hollywood with him? Will Leo's reputation survive this storm? And who else is quaking in their Louboutins, waiting for the other shoe to drop? Only time will tell, besties. Stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled, and remember, in Hollywood, the truth is often stranger than fiction. Until next time, this is Sophie Scoop, signing off and reminding you to stay fabulous, stay curious, and always keep it real.